Scorpio, welcome. This is your 2020 March tarot reading. I'm Chrissy. Thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, so we come into the month of March for you. I'm kind of marveling at this reading a little bit. It's very simple reading, and yet it's going to be loaded with opportunity, I'd say the third or fourth week of March for you. Something you've been fearing or having a little anxiety about, and there's a few people here. So we have a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands. So this could be, other people around you coming through here. I see you on the bottom of the deck. This is you. The Queen of Cup energy, that kind of sensitive, compassionate, kind of psychic way about the energy to you for the month of March. You're holding that energy of sensitivity and compassion in dealing emotionally with a lot of things, and that's whether you're a male or a female. But I see some anguish around this man, this King of Wands energy that's in reverse here with the devil underneath it. It could be, that somebody is kind of binding you up with maybe some anxiety. Or these other people can be stressful to you. Something's coming through that you feel some sense of stress. Now, it can be around these other people. It could be family dynamic. It could be relationship dynamic, love interest, partnerships. It could be platonic relationships, how you're dealing emotionally with people. But you're getting ready, you're almost like feeling some anguish and anxiety, holding yourself in something that you're sacrificing or stagnating in. And you're feeling some of that. It's keeping you locked up in this cage of worry or fear that something's not going to come through here. And it is going to come through. You're just waiting to launch. You're waiting to use your finances and your money to maybe move forward. But you're worried about the balance of the prosperity or the money. You're worried about something. And whatever you're worrying about is coming with a lot. You have 2 8s on the board. One, you fear and worry that all these opportunities or rods that are being kind of thrown your way from above is coming through very strong. So, you want to be open to be able to receive maybe too much, and that's stressing you out too. Maybe a lot of opportunities are coming in all at once, and it might be hard for you to navigate all that energy. But the 8 of Wands is beautiful because it's saying, I got this. I can do this one thing at a time. I'm ready for the clarity and the clairvoyance and my stake in what's coming through my way. And I'm going to work out my finances and all my prosperity and monetary gain after a long time of waiting for all of this to come through for me. As far as the dynamic with the other people, you find a way to navigate and get clarity on their energy. So however you have to do that, you're going to work with some situation and you're going to release the binds that they have a hold on you, or that you feel you're kind of imprisoned, right? That feeling of imprisonment or caged up, or you can't get out of the box, or that one channel that you're thinking of. So I just suggest to you your new opportunities coming, and I feel like you're really going to get ready to get going on it by the 3rd, 4th week of March, and you've been waiting for it, so it's coming through, right? But just watch other people around you, Scorp, because you're a Scorpio by nature, and it's easy to kind of get moody with people, and for you anyway, it's you can find yourself in and out of that space, right? So create the space for the open mind to just seek the beauty in what's ahead of you, what's forward for you, and all these opportunities that are coming in for new beginning, new ways of dealing and balancing and completing a project. You have everything you need to do this, right? You're just waiting to launch it. The Seven of Pentacles is all about you've planted all the seeds, and now it's time to really get going with it, where you're going to put all these seeds that you planted, all this prosperity. You're going to put it into something that you're balancing, what it's worth, what it is to you, what you value, what it's worth, what it is that you're looking at. So there's choices here, choices to think about and pick from 7 or 8 of them, several, 8. There's a lot coming through for you, so be ready. Be prepared to open up and catch these opportunities coming your way. Very cool. I want to just take a peek at the bottom. You've been having some struggle. Maybe there's some competition out there, but you got to get mental clarity on what it is that you're looking for. There could be competition with people, with things that you want to put your money into, with work, with anything action-oriented. And the King of Swords is about getting mental clarity with the focused effort, right? So good affirmations. You might want to get into practicing the good affirmation every day instead of I can't have, or I don't, or I can't, or because of I can't. You got to kind of turn that around and put the clarity where it needs to be, because this is definitely bringing you the new beginning of the inspiration, and it's logical. It's all in the intellect, the mind, right? Because you're looking into what needs to be. How do I move this energy? And I feel like the masculine energy around you is more difficult for you to navigate. But I do like that the devil is reversed, because you're able to release the tension or that other person without dealing with them. It's like you're able to just not deal. The Queen of Wands I love because she's a good mother. She's a good friend, sister, aunt, loved one. She's got that feminine energy that is, all geared towards that. It's just like fun and lucky and witty and, buy yourself some sunflowers this month. Grab a bunch of sunflowers or something yellow that really brings through this prosperity, this abundance. I feel that for you. And let it shine. Let it shine, Scorp. If I was reading this spiritually, you might be a little bit disconnected at this time spiritually, where you just feel like maybe things are just not going your way. But know that, there's always that sense of looking into, reading, finding, right? What that is for you spiritually. Financially, I think it's going to be a good month. The intake, the outtake, I think that's going to go well for you. But there's definite new opportunities, coming your way for even prosperity and monetary gain. That's definitely here. It's just you got to get, the messages are out there and it's going to all come in. So you could either get really busy by the end of March, right? And it just launches you into this new spring forward burst of complete finances. Could be clients, customers, projects, opportunities just coming through so strong. For health, I'm going to pull your botanical card too, but for health, you want to let yourself out of that 8 of Sword cage. You want to, rest the mind. Try not to worry so much. Things are coming your way. Let's take a look at your, you received the dandelion. I think Libra just, I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. Libra just received this too. Okay, so the dandelion, it's a weed. It's the weed that everyone makes the wish on, right? You blow the little seeds. But dandelion, for health benefit, is the leaves are very edible. People put them in salads, and it's very widely used for sources of vitamins, of vitamin A, K, and C, calcium, that could be needed for you for this month, an increase in calcium, vitamins. But, you know, the dandelion is, it, to be honest with you, for other than vitamins and health, to bring that into your daily routine, you know, it's, if you're feeling this month like you're underappreciated or you're invisible, like, you know, the dandelion is what comes through for humility, right? It's a card of humility. You know, you might need to see how other people treat you or take a different perspective on what's needed. Humility is needed to assess like anything that's coming through with other people. So that's like so vital for this. And it's very easy to slip into like a narcissistic way of being, right? That mindset of just narcissism, it can really like kind of take over. So you have to change the perception sometimes. But in either way, the dandelion brings through an honesty, and in your relations to others, how, you know, you want to be heard or how you want to be valued. Maybe that's coming up for you for the month of March, and hence that's why you received the dandelion card. And it's always best to see, you know, how you're doing, you know, as far as assessing yourself, and put a kind light on yourself. You're doing all the work, you're doing what you can, but for health reasons, you need to increase to feel a little bit better so that maybe you can maintain and have some humility with these other people that are giving you a little bit of havoc, right? As you're trying to just, you know, sacrifice your way through in a stagnating place that is definitely going to launch you into so much more come this equinox time. And I feel the equinox right here. So that's like right around March 22nd. So that's going to put a real big spring in your step and get you really motivated and busy and going, and because that's what the Eight of Wands is all about. And it's too the arrows of love, right? It's another interpretation of it. It's the arrows of love coming your way. And what's it aimed at? You know, all this new growth is aimed at your money and your stagnation, your sacrifice. So it's coming through for you. So very nice, Scorp. I hope you enjoyed this. If you could give me a like, I would so appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys all next month. So take care. Bye-bye.